Good morning, everybody. Crypto Strain here. This morning, we're going to talk about Chiliz. Obviously, had an absolutely incredible week. CHZ, the token. I've held CHZ for a long while. Been quite stagnant, really, the sort of last year. Absolutely incredible what's happened the last week, though. I thought we'd cover it. I say my Chiliz used to be my 34th biggest holding, and now because of this rapid pump, it's now my 23rd biggest holding. Absolutely incredible growth. I say I accumulated Chiliz beginning of last year and just sort of held it. And then what I've been doing, to be honest and transparent, what I've been doing, every time I got a referral payment on Bitpanda, I've shown many people how to use Bitpanda. I love the exchange, I think it's great. Basically, if you sign up under my link, we get €10 each. Now, every time I've got those €10, doesn't sound a lot, I've been buying Chiliz. That's what I've solely been doing with all my referral payments on Bitpanda, just accumulating. Now, my last payment I got was literally about 7, 8 days ago. So that €10 is now worth €60. So Chiliz, I really like the project. Haven't accumulated as much as I'd like now, but I really do believe in the project. Again, genuine use case, solid project. It's having a massive pump though this week, as I say. Basically a week ago, it was only 7 cents, and here we are today, just approaching 85 cents. In fact, in the last 3 or 4 hours, it was 89 cents. But a month ago, it was only 3 cents, would you believe? I say today it's all-time high, ranked 18, smashed through the top 20. Market cap is approaching 4.7 billion. The trading volume in the last 24 hours is approaching 12 billion. Absolutely incredible the way they've grown. Now, you go through what Chiliz is. It is one of the largest, it probably is now the largest blockchain for esports and gaming crowdfunding. The actual original plan was actually, to start this was actually in 2016, but it was actually launched in 2019. And Chiliz is basically a token that's designed to allow fans to support their favourite sports teams. And a lot of it is football, people call soccer in the rest of the world, but a lot of it is to give to that. But they know they're expanding now. They're actually approaching the American market. Now, we'll go through their exchange and the actual fan tokens they've got at the moment for football teams. Imagine if they embrace NBA, NHL, NFL, and the rest of the world sport teams. The sky is literally the limit with this. Now, it's not financial advice, up to you if you go and get Chiliz. Me personally, after the pump yesterday, it kept pumping like incredible yesterday, the price. I wouldn't have been surprised though if we've had a drop, but it's still pumping hard. Now, you'd expect a natural drop, so who knows? It may continuously pump if they get some more big news coming out. The big news this week was Paris Saint-Germain, obviously a huge football team here in Europe, and the fact they've got their own fan token out again just is more mainstream adoption. Now, at the moment, they've got no English Premier League. Premier League is the biggest league in the world, most watched. You can imagine when the likes of Manchester United, Liverpool, the London teams actually bring out their own fan tokens if they embrace this Chiliz exchange and this network of interacting with fans, and they bring it out, the sky is literally the limit. So absolutely incredible. So the Socius.com platform, which was originally created by the team, both Chiliz and Socius.com, it allows fans to buy the tokenized voting rights for the teams they support. Juventus, that's a huge team, was one of the first launched a team token through the Socius.com website. Also remember Galatasaray, I looked remember last year on CoinMarketCap, was something come up, Galatasaray fan token. And then some more and more now embracing it all the time. So I think Chiliz, what makes it sort of unique is the fact that it builds a bridge between blockchain technology and the sports world. There's obviously many tokens out there with reference to the sports world. There's been many tokens launched which have subsequently failed, but Chiliz is really embracing it. In fact, it's in the top 20 now. It's absolutely fantastic. Chiliz ensures that the fans have their investments secure and protected while participating from anywhere in the world. So when you go on Chiliz.com, where you can get the tokens. Now, so I've got mine on Bitpanda. You can get them on some great, in fact, on Binance, KU Coin, Crypto.com, Bitmax. Excellent exchanges, so that's very, very good. Now, when you go on fanmarketcap.com, which is their own equivalent of CoinMarketCap, but purely called FanMarketCap for their tokens, you can see the market cap is nearly 410 million, which is actually incredible. Now, number one is Barcelona, no surprise there. Then Galatasaray, fanatical support. Galatasaray in Turkey. Paris Saint-Germain launched this week. But then you've got Juventus, AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, it's Roma, and you go through there, they've all got some South American teams, so they really are going worldwide. Now, as I say, when they embrace the other big teams of Europe, not just the English Premier League, but like of Bayern Munich, for instance, Inter Milan, you just go on, Ajax, there's just so many big teams, obviously. And when in Real Madrid, I can forget Real Madrid, you can see how much, and you can see the actual price of these are absolutely incredible. Now, the circulating supply is relatively low, so if we actually go through the top three, like Barcelona, you can only get this on Chiliz Exchange. It's ranked 380. Market cap is nearly 77 million. But you can see there, the circulating supply is basically 1,612,000. The total supply is 40 million. So very limited supply out there. I don't know when they plan to release the rest, but you can see here with the charts how much it's grown. Incredible. Now you go on Galatasaray, it's been out a long while. This is actually available on another obscure exchange called Paraboo. Never heard of it personally. It's ranked 433. The market cap is over 60 million. Again, the supply is basically about a third. But Paris Saint-Germain is different. Where all the others are basically just on the Chiliz exchange, Paris Saint-Germain is strange. It's actually on Binance as well, which is an incredible feat to have for projects relatively new. You know, it's ranked 555. The market cap is approaching 35 million, $27, up 62% in 24 hours. Now, as I said before, the day that sort of Chiliz announce any sort of Premier League team, you know, that'd be a perfect time. It's not financial advice again, but to actually get in there early, get your fan tokens, and if you can sell them on, you know, Chiliz Exchange, for example, it's fine. But also, if you can sell them like Binance, you've got huge potential there. So certainly something to keep your eye on Chiliz Exchange. Get on their exchange, see what's exactly going on, and you'll see it. You know, it's absolutely incredible. So the exchange, I say chiliz.net, you can see all the different ones here, different teams, exactly how you exchange it. It's a great little thing. They've also got a referral program up to 40% bonus, and it goes through all the different parts. And there's so much information on it. It covers a lot of areas, so it's very good to have. But you can go through their story on the chiliz.com. States there, as of today, Chiliz 80 plus team members, strong across 29 different nationalities. They've got their headquarters in Malta. They've got a development office in Lyon. They have operations in Turkey, Spain, South Korea, Brazil, which is incredible. Again, worldwide, Asia, South America, Europe. They've also got members active here in the UK and Sweden. So it's a huge team behind it, and I think it's absolutely incredible. And it states there their achievements. But I say you go through the supply, the CHZ supply, and you've got their $66 million raised through the private placement. But the actual supply, when we go back here, you can see there basically at 62%. Total supply is 8,880,808,000. But of the total CHZ supply, 34% was distributed through a pre-sale event launch. Another 20% of the tokens are set aside as a user-based reserve, dedicated for future use of Socios.com platform. Around a sixth of all the tokens were directed towards strategic acquisitions. 7.5% were given as an incentive to seed investors. 5% of the tokens were given as a reward to the team. 3% were distributed among the advisors of the project. So you can see, even though circulating by 62%, how much is actually reserved. So there's not a huge amount left, really. And I say, obviously, I wish I accumulated a lot more Chiliz, but you can actually see when you've got a genuine use case, this is what we call worldwide mainstream adoption. It brings blockchain, as I say, to the sports industry in a massive way. But the team alone, when you go on the team, massive team. You know, Alexandre Dreyfus, I've read up about him. He's the CEO of Chiliz and Socios.com, but he's held numerous CEO positions. He founded Web City, a city tour guide across Europe. He was one of the founding creations of Winamax, which is the first ever French online poker platform. You know, he's got so much behind him, what he's actually achieved. Emma Diskin, someone from the UK, she's worked in the ITV and the Daily Mail newspaper. You know, she's actually climbed through the ranks from when she joined him in 2018. I was reading about her. They've got such a huge team, and it is an absolute massive team now. It's got to be a big team to interact with so much going on when you've got a worldwide project like this. I guess you have to. But you know, you've got all these advisors, business experts. Look at all these people, absolutely incredible. Esports experts. You just scroll down, you're like, wow. But then you've got cornerstone investors, Binance, Station Ventures, venture capital firm. Really is incredible. The more you read into it, I wish I'd done a video on Chiliz before. So I've been holding small bags of Chiliz and accumulate, and now it's worth a real decent amount. You know, I've always liked the project. I could see what they were doing, but you know, perhaps I took me off the ball with this one a bit. So wishful thinking. I've got more than CHZ long term, but I guess we all think that. So I just want to do a quick video on why Chiliz is progressing the way it is. The Paris Saint-Germain news this week has caused a massive pump in general, but as they keep adding, and I think the first American sports team to have a fan token, the rest will follow, then sky is the limit, let's be honest, with their exchange, with the CHZ token itself. So it's certainly one to keep your eye on. Anyway, anyone want any help? As usual, Telegram link below, message me through social media, email me info@cryptostrang.com. Be lovely to hear from you. Thanks very much, guys. We'll speak soon. Cheers. Have a good day. Bye.